People who had visions, what happened? My name is Guru. I'm 26M. I'm studying for my MBA in Chennai, loving life, dating this amazing girl named Abhinaya 24F. Everything was perfect until I started blacking out and having these visions. Not dreams, visions. Hyper-realistic, disturbing flashes of things that hadn't happened yet. At first it was small stuff, like a kid playing near a railway track, about to get hit by a train. I had that vision, ran to the spot, and saved him. It messed with my head, but part of me thought, whoa, maybe this is a gift. And then I saw something I can never forget. I saw myself holding a knife, chasing Abhinaya. She was in a red saree, barefoot, crying, begging me to stop. I lunged forward and I stabbed her in the chest. I woke up sweating and couldn't breathe. The image of her crumpling to the ground just looped in my head. I tried to ignore it, hoping it was just my brain acting up, but the visions kept coming. Same moment, same red saree, same knife, same me. The more I thought about it, the more I panicked. I started avoiding Abhinaya. I stopped picking up her calls. Eventually, I broke up with her, gave her some dumb reason about wanting to focus on studies, and left. I ran to Mumbai. No warning, no contact. I just disappeared from her life. I thought I was doing the right thing. If I wasn't around her, I couldn't hurt her. Simple logic, but life doesn't play fair. One night in Mumbai, I was at a market when someone tapped my shoulder. I turned, and for a second, I thought I was looking in a mirror. The guy looked exactly like me. Only difference was his eyes. Cold, calculating, cruel. He smirked and said, "You must be the other one." His name was Prasad. Turns out we're biologically identical twins. Separated at birth, different adoptive families. Nature versus nurture stuff. But here's the twist. Prasad was everything I feared becoming. Greedy, selfish, and completely devoid of empathy. Basically, if I were the hero, he was the final boss. We talked, briefly. I could tell he was trying to read me. Then he vanished. I should have known then that something was up. Meanwhile, Abhinaya, bless her heart, comes to Mumbai looking for me. She tracks me down somehow. She's always been more determined than me. But guess who she meets first? Yup, Prasad. And he doesn't tell her the truth. He pretends to be me. Acts all confused at first. Oh, memory loss from stress. And then starts rebuilding a relationship with her under my name. And Abhinaya, innocent and trusting, falls for it. She thinks it's me, her guru, and he plays it so perfectly that she never suspects a thing. I only found out because of another vision. This time, it was clearer. The man stabbing her wasn't me. It was Prasad. I was seeing through his eyes. I don't know how, I still don't understand it, but somehow our mental connection allowed me to tap into his perspective. That's when it all clicked. I was never the killer. He was. I rushed back to her, but I was too late. They were already engaged. Engagement party, the whole deal. Prasad had convinced her and her family that he was me. Successful, stable, ready to settle down. Meanwhile, he was planning to kill her after the wedding and run away with her dowry and gold. How do I know? Because I confronted him. I begged him to stop. He laughed in my face, told me she was just a job, that she'd made the mistake of trusting the wrong twin. The next part is still a blur. He lured her to a deserted place under the pretense of a romantic photo shoot. I followed them. He tried to stab her, just like in the vision. I screamed her name and ran, but I wasn't fast enough. He did stab her, right in the stomach. She collapsed, blood everywhere. I tackled him. We fought. Brutal stuff. Rooftop, rain, full Tamil climax level madness. I've never felt rage like that in my life. He laughed the whole time, even while I was beating the crap out of him. You and I are the same, he kept saying, but we're not. I'm not like him. I've made mistakes, but I'm not a monster. He tried to push me off the roof. I grabbed his hand and said, "It's over." He spit at me and let go. Just let go. I still remember the sound of his body hitting the ground. It was the ugliest sound I've ever heard. The ambulance came. Abhinaya was barely alive. I sat beside her, soaked in rain and blood, holding her hand, whispering, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." She survived. Multiple surgeries, months of rehab. But she lived. She didn't speak to me for weeks. I deserve that. But one day she just looked at me and said, "You should have told me." Not in anger, just a sadness. I told her everything. About the visions, about Prasad, about why I left. She cried, I cried. We sat in silence. Eventually she said, "You saved me. That's what matters. We're trying again." Slowly, carefully. She still has a scar. I still have nightmares. But we're healing. Sometimes I still get flashes,